Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the Itehil solar powered fan. Yes, you heard me correctly, solar powered fan. First of all, I want to say a huge thank you to Itehil for actually inventing one of those. And secondly, a huge thank you for supplying me one of those for the review. If you follow the channel, you know that we do go camping quite a lot and generally have a very large tent. And of course, probably like majority of the families, we generally go camping in the summer. And for the past few times we've been camping, it's been like good 25 degrees outside. If you do have the tent or if you have been camping, you know how hot the tent can get. Even though our tent is like over 7 meters long, and we do have these side openings in multiple locations, you have the front porch that you can have the door open, but they still do get extremely hot, especially if you do have 2 or 3 people inside. And unfortunately, there was nothing else on the market there to be able to kind of help you deal with that sort of heat. And this is where this come into play. I'm not going to do the unboxing video because, well, literally, it is what it is. It comes in a box. This is the fan, and we've got the charging cable, and it comes with the manual. So it's got really a lot going for it. So first of all, okay, this only weighs 1.7 kilos, which might sound a lot, but it's actually not. You can just easily lift that, and it's very good. Secondly, okay, we're talking about the color. To some of you, it might be a little bit strange because, well, it's not white, it's not black, it's kind of in between, but it's obviously clearly been done for the reason, because if you do have sort of the white plastics exposed to the heat and the sunshine, they'll generally get bleached, go yellow, it look really horrible. This is already comes in sort of a grayish color, which will stop this kind of thing happening. So, secondly, okay, it has a solar panel at the back, and this is what makes it the absolutely brilliant idea. So the charge time, okay, to fully charge this unit will take you approximately 10 hours. Okay, of course, it's depending on the solar, the location, that sort of thing, but it also then gives you back 10 hours of running time on a turbo mode, which is, I think, is absolutely brilliant. Genuinely, okay, it comes with it has inside a 10,000 milliamp battery. Okay, again, it is pretty good for the fan. And the other beauty of that as well, okay, you're actually able to charge some other devices through that battery at the same time as running your fan. So if you have a look in here, first of all, okay, it does have options of locations. So you've got 30 degrees, 60 degree, and 90 degree, and they'll just click in. So again, it's really handy depending where you sit, what you do, you can adjust it to your desired position. So on the side in here, you'll see that we have a power button. So if I put this on, okay, you have 4 options. You've got the low, medium, high, and turbo. So just press them through. You have the light indications there to show you which one you're choosing. So this is the turbo mode. And I got to say, it is actually fairly quiet considering I have some normal fans in the house that when you put them on the maximum, they just sound absolutely horrendous. So to me, this is actually pretty good. So also on the side, we have timer. So if you are in the tent and you're going to sleep and you want to leave this running, you've got the timers there on the 2, 4, 6, and 8 hours. And again, by pressing this, if you just put this on, it'll indicate to you by light what you have selected, which is really good. And right, one of the another really good things, and again, you might think is a little bit weird, but if you're like me, then I think this is absolutely genius. There's a button on the side, okay, which they call it rhythm, and that actually indicates or mimics natural wind. So I hate fans when they're just blowing you straight in the face because I feel I'm gonna wake up with a bad neck. This, okay, imitates the wind. So if I put this on now, you might not hear this, but it comes in little waves. So if you are sitting inside or you're sitting outside and when it's really muggy in a tent and you don't like the whole fan blowing at you, I think this is absolutely genius. Originally I looked at that and I thought, what is a rhythm? Why is it there? And then of course when you read that and it shows you a little graph to say that the way it sort of mimics the wind, I think it's absolutely genius. So let me just turn this off. So right, so on the side here, as I said, we do have, okay, USB type A, which is the out, and USB type C in, so you can charge that via the USB type C. So to demonstrate again the beauty of, so we'll have the fan on, let's put this on, and I want to charge my power bank. for example. So just plug it in. Okay, and you can see here, it's running the fan and it's charging the power bank. Of course, it doesn't have to be power bank, because whatever you choose to charge, the whole idea is it's absolutely brilliant. So now if we were to be outside and you are sitting there next to your tent or whatever, guys, you choose to use that, sun will be shining, our solar panels will be soaking in our power, the fan will be running, and it will be charging your other devices for pretty much absolutely free, just because of the sunshine. So if I just turn this off now, hold on, and get that unplugged. So the beauty again of this one is really well thought through. First of all, when you are charging the unit, okay, your little indicator light will be flashing red. Okay, when you're taking something, plugging something in, it will change its color to white. But nonetheless, right? So this is what it is. And the beauty again, you have yourself feet on either side, which is again, it's kind of clever, goes without saying. But if I'm to put this down, I don't have to worry about scratching my solar panel, because it does have the little feet there. And the same goes for the front as well. You've got the little feet there, so if you do choose to put this way to let it charge on the floor, again, your fan is protected. Another thing, again, which is genius, if you think, well, you're outside, it's dusty, get dirty, got leaves blowing around, that all sorts of things could be flying about when you are outside, or in fact even inside, you can easily unscrew that front here. They've got a little screw there, pull this up, and you can actually clean that, which is, I think, is absolute bonus, especially if you are using this outside. So there we are, guys. Really, I think it's absolutely genius. I can see loads of other options of using that. Say, for example, if you have a greenhouse, okay, and I'm not saying for 1 second you leave this in a very hot place, because it does have a battery, and of course the solar panel, you're not allowed to put this in a hot car, for hours, because it's just going to be not good for the battery. But for example, if you do have a greenhouse or polytunnel and you're able to, say, position this on the outside without directly, sunlight hitting this, or it's sitting in a really hot environment, that could really help plants. And I'm talking again for the examples of if you are, saying, going away for the day and you're worried about your plants in the greenhouse or polytunnel, the whole fact, the ability, because this is solar powered, I can just put it outside or next to the greenhouse, aim this into that, and provide a little bit of the wind. Again, it's not applicable to anybody or everybody, but the whole point is, because it's portable and it is solar, you don't have to worry about anything. Just so long as it's got some light or it's got some full charge in there, they're going to be lasting you for the good 10 hours, and this is on a turbo. So there we are, guys. So hopefully you have found this video helpful. I do think this is absolutely genius. As you can see, we had a really hot weather for the past, oh my god, like a few weeks now, and it's hopefully going to be continuing being really hot. So we're going to be going camping in June, and of course this little guy is going to be coming with us. So there we are. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'm going to put all the information in the description down below. Otherwise, guys, thank you for watching, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.